you lovely tubers? Well, it's a Thursday and I'm on my way home, and I've got a bit of a surprise. So we're going to have a little ride into Moto. Traffic's bad again. The M6 viaduct. Only if you're sat in a car. Well, what a week it's been. Yesterday I didn't bother going in car because it was absolutely hammering it down, and it was just a fact I couldn't be bothered getting in all my gear, and I was up late and I thought, oh, it's raining, I'm just going to get in the car. And it was the worst thing you ever did, because it took me from 7:30 till 8:45 to get in. Although it was a lot drier than I'd have been on the bike. Saying that, I'm in my gear, I'm dry underneath my gear, and I'm lucky I've got my own office, so the gear can actually hang on a hanger and dry out over the day, which, you know, if some people haven't got that facility, that makes it a bit harder, doesn't it? But yeah, I thought I'd go and have another ride into Moto. They very kindly let me ride the last couple of bikes. They could have another one for me to ride, so we'll go and look at it first. I do fancy a look round this one, and give me your thoughts on it. So we're nearly there now. Come off at the A57. So this next junction, we'll just stick in there. We'll stick in there. And it's a bit gusty today. And this morning, when I went out this morning, it was really cold. Really frosty on me. It wasn't frosty, but it was freezing on your cheeks through your helmet. It was really cold. But it seems to have warmed up a bit, to be honest, now. It seems nice riding weather. I'm riding this all day. That's Fiddler's Ferry set back there. Can't see it now. It was a power station in Warrington. It's now been closed down. That's the intelligence of the tourists, intelligence of them all, really, isn't it? And it looks it's really, it's like a grey day, isn't it? Really, where am I going there? Where am I going, people? I'm all over the show. So this is a Manchester road. They've got cracking poppies on the lamp posts, as you can see them, supporting our veterans. Well, everyone's veterans, isn't it? Sad wars, you know. I don't like seeing what's going on in Israel and in Gaza. But I just feel sorry for the innocent on both sides. And, you know, people are so brainwashed now, because we as Brits who live in Britain probably have no idea the way they live across there. But there's one thing what Hamas done to the Israelis, they haven't forgiven it. It just doesn't always, it does. It's like the terrorists are nothing more than cowards, but you never stop it. It's gone on for thousands of years. You'll never stop Jews and Islam and Muslims fighting each other. They're just pure hatred of each other. Anyway, I think let's pray one day peace comes right across the board and people can live their full lives. Well, this is absolutely madness tonight. You should go left at these lights. Right, and we're nearly where we need to be. Right, into moto. What will this bike be like? What make is it? Who will like it? Who won't like it? Has anyone ever ridden it before? Or is it a brand new one that's not been ridden before? Well, you know, we've got to find out when I get in. We've got a few out, haven't they? Right, you lovely people. Is it that one with the gold forks over there, I wonder? Or is it? My new bike. There we have it, people. Took you all the way. I collected it on Saturday. I bought myself a brand new Himalayan, and there's too many bikes in the way, so that's her there. I was so impressed with that bike when I rode it, I bought it. It's not a fast bike, you know, it's just got a lovable feature about it. It's got something really nice about it. So I'm going to see off my other bikes, and I'm just going to have my NC, and I'm going to have this. And what do you think of the colour? I was debating all black or which was that one, but I do like that. It's funky, isn't it? So its name's going to be SLUG. So I'm having a badge made up for it, which will sit inside there. And see what difference they are on them. There's a few mods I'm going to do to it. Raise the mudguard. I'll get a few little spaces to raise that up. A new air filter on it, which is supposed to improve it. A shin guard around the sides You've got a little shin guard that you can put on. That's going on. And the long term of it, I'll see how I get on after 6 months on it, but I may put a 452 conversion on it. So you can actually change the cam on these to give them more power. You could put a fuel processor in there to map it better for fueling, but you can also put a big bore kit on them, and I think I'll look at that. So let me know what you think. I'm really looking forward to riding her down them green lanes and just trundling along. The other thing is the brakes on them are not fantastic, but that's the pads. So another thing I may look at is braided hoses on it and Sonata pads. But yeah, let me know. Would you buy one? But they've done well. They've sold a lot of them, and I think they're being sold because the new one's coming along. So there's your little that was your little surprise. I'll be riding it. I'll be picking it up Saturday morning, and I'll be taking it for a spin, then a proper one. Instead of an hour spin on it, I'll be out all day. And I may even on its first day out and get it up to the Hard Knot Pass, depending on weather, and then she'll be due for first service, 300 miles. Servicing on them at 3,000 miles, which, to be quite honest with you, I think I'm going to be doing the servicing myself on this one. The first service is free, which comes with this bike, with this deal. And like I say, this bike, it's a no-brainer. It was £4,000. They've gone back up to £4,500. I think just £4,500. It's just a no-brainer for it. There's 3 years warranty with it. Yeah, a nice old trundling bike. I'm really looking forward to it. Right, YouTubers, on my way home. Just been in to check everything already. I do like them. They are nice looking, them HPS, even though they're a little 125. They just look really good quality, don't they? Yeah, have a ride in here. Cracking bunch of lads. They look after you. But there we go. The big baby, the NC. Let's go home. So get ready for the ride on the Himalayan, whatever I call it. I'm just going to call it SLUG. That's its new name. And it shouldn't be as bad going out of Warrington. Should I go down the middle and... yeah, might as well, mightn't I? I should have gone a couple of seconds before, because like that, they're going, aren't they? That's a Ring of Bells Church, just to let you know. Oliver Cromwell attacked that. The little black and white building that we went past on the left. Used to be his house, or used to be the place where he stayed, where people hid in there. It didn't used to have a steeple, that. It used to be a flat. It was added on afterwards. at a later date. But if you go to the Ring of Bells Church and you look on the walls, you'll see the actual where the cannonballs were fired at it. And we've all got Oliver Cromwell to thank for two things: taking a king's head off, but more than anything, education, because without him, common folk wouldn't have had an education. Who played his ukulele, and he's buried in the cemetery, Warrington Cemetery, here on the right hand side. So, two little facts for Warrington for you in there. Quite a big cemetery actually. I think when mine cold time comes, I think I'll be going up in smoke, even though you shouldn't do as a non I'm a Catholic, but I don't go to church. Well, I go to church when there's a wedding, a funeral and a christening. That's about the only time I go to church. And when I pray to God, it's in my helmet, in my head myself. So it's going to be interesting getting used to riding a bike that doesn't have a lot of tug, but I really can't wait to get down the lanes on it. I've joined the TRF as well. They kindly took 52 quid off me for the year. Good on you, mate, good on you. So when I get the bike, I'll do a little short ride on it. The Sunday I'll do a decent ride on it. I'm hoping that'll really get nice weather on the Sunday. The Monday I'm then going to the NEC Motorcycle Live. So I've got a busy weekend really. But yeah, still love the NC. She's served me well so far. She's done 5,548 miles. Getting dark quick now, isn't it? It's now 4:30. I must set my clock on this this machine as well. It's 4:30. It's going dark now. I don't so much mind riding though in the in this sort of light. I quite enjoy riding at night, to be honest. And these lights have made a difference to it. You can see down there the power of these lights that are on it. They don't half give me a good spell of light off it. I think they need adjusting. One's higher than the other one, as you can see. There you go, adjusted. How about that then? On the go. But I've got to be saying, I mean, they're only like 49 quid for the lights, and you can pay serious money for lights out there, and they're no better. But the brackets are not as good. They're quite flimsy, the brackets, but it's like that. You really wanted to. I've just got too lazy. Probably in my 40s that have been putting a bit of reinforced steel in there, making the brackets a bit harder. But I just don't bother now. I need to get that mentality back, really. I just put them on and I can see out of them. As you can see there, can you see the light? Near enough the same. That one's out a bit, isn't it? Ah, that's that one feels a lot looser. I may look at that. Yeah, that one's... I'll have to look at that when I get home. You can feel it's looser. So maybe just a case the screws have come a bit loose on it. And they said today, on the Thursday, there's supposed to be rain. I had a flicker of rain here. And I'm absolutely well impressed with these tyres on this bike. Really, really impressed with them. At speed on the motorway, as I say, I would have no issues putting another set of these on. I thought at first when I got them, they weren't for me, but they handle even on the tarmac. They just handle better on the tarmac. And like there, when you're going over grooves in the road, they handle that really well as well. Where them Dunlops were dreadful. If you hit a little bit in the road, you'd actually it'd pull you that way, left or right. On motocross track. We may even do we may get the salesman to do a walk around on it, tell me all about it. Nothing better than that, is there? The handover. Because as a salesman you should treat that bike like a BMW, because the end of it, you want your customers to come back. And we'll see how much I like it. I think I'll love it even more when I can start making proper space in my garage, to be honest. I've got as you can see, when I go in, I have to figure out a way of getting another bike in there, and I've got to find a way of telling the missus I bought another bike, because I haven't told her that yet. How many of you out there have done the same as me? You bought a second bike, or you bought another bike, and you haven't told your missus or your partner, you know, and it's suddenly in there and they go, where did that come from? Oh. And then you have to find an excuse. And like I'm with my missus, I'm quite blunt with my missus, because I turn around and say, it's my money, I'll spend it how I want to spend it. I've only got one life, and I drink very little. I've never smoked. I don't do drugs except paracetamol and coke-odable, and coffee, and well, I don't do tea, to be honest with you. So you've got to have a pleasure in life, haven't you? And the way I look at it's like coffees. It's trying different types of coffee, isn't it? only it's a mechanical coffee. Yeah, so that'll be good fun. Can't wait to I can't wait to get out on that. Yeah, well done. Doing what I do there. There's so many Teslas on the road now, it's untrue. In the wrong lane. Right everyone, once again, the Birchwood Biker, thanks for coming with me. Ride safe, be kind to others, and with luck they'll be kind to you. See you on the next one. Ta-ra.